Hey guys, this is Patty B within the hauler. I got another firearm I'd like to share with y'all. This is the Palmetto State Armory RPK, chambered in 7.62 by 39. We'll go ahead and clear it real quick. The Palmetto State RPK is a semi-automatic rifle built on a Romanian parts kit. Palmetto imports the parts kit, and they use their own U.S.-made receiver and barrel, and put the rest of the Romanian parts on there. We'll get you a look at the other side here. So Palmetto only guarantees that matching serial number on parts of the trunnion, bolt and carrier, and on the dust cover itself. So those are going to match. Mine also have the lower handguard here, matches those, but those four are the only ones they're going to guarantee. But it's pretty cool that, trunnion, bolt and carrier all match, because they're originally, forged parts, which are known for their, reliability and durability. So, yeah, this is Palmetto's own made stamped receiver and barrel. A lot of people are going to hate on this because a lot of people hate on American AKs, which, whatever, everyone's got their own opinions. But not having a cold hammer forged chronoline barrel is going to be negative to some. But my intended use for this, it's not going to see a high volume of automatic fire, so I'm fine with what it is. People are going to hate, but hey, this is just a range toy for me, so I'm fine with it. But it is what it is. All right, we'll go over some of the features on this. You've got your clubfoot style, RPK stock, which is pretty cool, pretty distinctive. You've got a trap door in the butt plate, Romanian style grip, safety. I'll show you this side. It does have an optics rail. You got your standard AK style mag release. It does come with one Palmetto manufactured the polymer magazine, 30 rounder. That does have, looks like it has steel inserts on the feed lips and on the locking tab. And it fits pretty well. A little bit of wobble, not much. Of course, you can also just use standard surplus mags. Just a flat back mag, a little less wobble, fits really good. You see your bulged sheet metal receiver for the trunnion. You've got your RPK style sights, which is pretty cool because it includes windage on here, so you don't have to adjust everything up front, and goes out to 1,000 meters. Wooden handguards. If you look at this side, yeah, there's your handguards. It does come with a cleaning rod, which kind of, you kind of have to, because that's what the bipod kind of holds onto down here. And it's pretty cool. The bipod is pretty nice on this. Flip the lever down, and there you go. She comes out. Pretty nice and easy, pretty quick to use and deploy. All these parts, are part of the Romanian's parts kit. 45-degree gas block. Come out here to the end. You've got your front sight, and it's threaded. It just has a standard muzzle nut on there. The fit and finish on this, to me, looks pretty darn excellent. All the rivets look good. There's one that's not as good as the others right here, but it still looks pretty good. Overall, I'm pretty darn impressed with the way this thing shoots. I haven't shot it yet, which I'm going to do here so as soon as I'm done shooting this part of the video, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think we're going to take her, and I think I'm gonna take and put 1,000 rounds through it over the next week or so, just to see how the PSA rifle holds up. So, as you can kind of see right here, this is kind of a late model. I don't know the years that they made these RPKs, but this one was manufactured, the parts kit was, in 1989. So, inside, it's pretty much, standard AK looking. Take your dust cover off. Recoil spring. Safety band. And there you go. Give you a look inside. Everything looks pretty nice in there. A single hook trigger. Here's your Romanian forged bolt and carrier. A little bit of wear, but look like they're pretty good. Tail on it's got a little bit, but not too bad. Of course, putting it back together is just the opposite. Put in your bolt and carrier. recoil spring, and dust cover. So there you go. Definitely pretty cool. You know, the prices on RPKs have gone up just incredibly over the last few years, to where just old Romanian surplus, you know, AES 10Bs and stuff like that, which used to be $600, $700, $800, are now, if you see them on Gunbroker, they're well over $2,000, sometimes $3,000. So you just don't have too many options, you know, left. So that's why I decided I'd go ahead and spring for this, which, you know, it's still an American-made rifle, but, you know, it's got a lot of Romanian parts, and I've just always wanted an RPK, and, you know, they're just getting, the parts are going to dry up, and they're just getting so expensive, so. But anyways, this thing looks great, and let's take this bad boy outside and run a whole bunch of ammo through her and see how this thing holds up. Yep.
Oh yeah. That 200 is hard to see, but let's see. Got it.
Is that 2?
Yep.
Nice.
Back to 100.
All right, I've had this rifle for 3 weeks now, and this thing has been through 3 range day sessions. I put 1,000 rounds through it, just the cheap stuff, Tula 124 full metal jacket, and this thing did it. Ate them all up with 0 malfunctions, which was definitely nice to see. I used probably 7 or 8 different kinds of magazines, from steel surplus to, you know, polymer Palmetto mag and Magpul mag. And even threw in, I bought a new manufacturer drum, just because It just looks pretty sick on your RPK. But this thing ran fine as well. Zero issues with it. I did clean it halfway through the 1,000 rounds. Just pulled the bolt and carrier out, wiped them down, added a little lube, put a couple patches through the barrel, and then pressed on. But pretty happy that, you know, was able to do that without any hiccups. Now, also I did, you know, my stock on this didn't really match this when I first got it. This was kind of golden yellowish, you know, color. So I think last week I stripped it, stained it, and I put a little coat of poly on it. It got it kind of matching now. I think it looks a little bit better that the carpet matches the curtains, so to speak. But yeah, this thing's awesome. You know, I had probably 5 or 6 friends come over and shoot it over the last 3 range days. Everybody loved it. Everybody wants to shoot it. You know, we've all got guns out there and people just shooting whatever, but people want to shoot this because it's a whole lot of fun. I didn't do any sort of accuracy testing with this. It was pretty close to being sighted in straight from Palmetto. I had to tweak the sights a little bit, but not much. But, you know, shooting a 12x20 plate at 200 yards, you know, off the bipod with this, it was not too difficult. The best I can say is its accuracy looked about like every other AK I've ever shot. More than good enough to do what I'm going to do, and more than enough fun for your average range toy, because this thing was pretty awesome. So yeah, if you're considering getting one of these, you know, I say go for it. I know this is only a sample size of one, and I've been pretty happy with it. But, you know, Palmetto usually has pretty good customer service, and, you know, if there's anything wrong with yours, they'll take care of it. But yeah, 1,000 rounds in, this thing looks great. The optics rail, I also used that. It was super bright, sunny one day. I couldn't hardly see the target, so put a rail on, used that. Seemed like it worked just fine. No complaints. Well, there you go, guys. Palmetto State Armory, Romanian RPK. Y'all have a nice day.